Our next topic is tenses, starting from the simple present tense. Now let us understand what actually does the verb act here like. The simple present tense is the one which we use when an action is happening right now, at that very moment, or when it happens regularly or unceasingly, which is why it's sometimes called present indefinite. The simple present tense is formed by using the root form or by adding s or es to the end, depending on the person. For example, I am 20 years old. You are 20 years old. Third form, he is 20 years old again. Now let's make it more simpler. The rule for simple present is base form of the verb with s or es. For example, she walks in the park. Walk is the base form of the verb and we add s to it to follow the rule. Moving on, simple past. The simple past refers to things that have already happened and are finished doing their thing. For example, World War II was from 1939 to 1945. Mom cooked supper. I did the dishes. Margaret aced her math exam. Regular verbs are changed to the simple past by adding ed to the end of the root form. If the verb already ends in e, we just add d. This is a very common thing, but we'll understand this rule as well. For simple past, again, we use the base form of the verb and we add ed or d after the word. For example, we'll take up an example from the screen itself. Mom cooked supper. Now cook is the base form and we add ed, implying it to be a simple past tense. Now we have simple future. The simple future is a tense we use when something will begin and end later. It's created by putting will in front of the root word. For example, I will learn a new language. Annie will make a cake. The cat will sleep all day. And will you come to the beach with us? So this can also be explained again with the rule. That we use base form of the verb in simple future as well, and we just add the word will. So we'll take up an example from the board itself that says, I will learn a new language. Now learn is the base form of the verb and we've just added will before it. So this implies it to be a simple future tense. Now in all the simple tenses, we've learned that we generally use base form of the verb, either add es or s in the simple present tense, or we add d or ed in simple past tense. And in simple future, we just add the word will to the base form of the verb.